My name is Tom Fournette. I am the lead videographer for the Golden State Warriors. I've been working for the Warriors for about 4 years now. And today I'm here to tell you a little bit about how this season we started implementing Frame.io's camera-to-cloud technology to completely enhance our workflow. So a lot of what we do is film highlights of the game, right? So we will typically, myself or one of our other videographers, will have at least 2 cameras per home game, or one camera on the road. We'll film from the Courtside, and then we'll now be able to send the files directly to the cloud using Frame.io. So let's say we had an amazing clip, it was the second play of the game, and our social media team is ready to post the highlight. Let's say our camera on the court had the best angle. We can't get that to them in a reasonable amount of time. We'll typically have to wait till the end of the quarter, maybe 10, 20 minutes later, to just hand off the card, right? From there, it gets copied, imported into Premiere, converted back to Rec 709, exported on the timeline, all that stuff, right? So there's our traditional old school workflow. So we wanted to find a way to match that, right? So lo and behold, Frame.io announces camera to cloud a little over a year ago, if I remember correctly. So we immediately jumped on this and thought this would be incredible for us. If we were able to get our highlights to the cloud, pull things down really quickly, create a quick highlight, it would totally change our workflow. And then, as you can see just on the right-hand side, we're able to then send proxy files through the cloud in a basketball arena and have them available to our social media team just as fast as they're able to get the broadcast angle of the highlight. So when we're ready to record during the game, we'll just hit the record button on camera like we typically would. That'll then send a signal via SDI to the Teradek. That's how we know that a proxy is being recorded. Same thing when you're ready to close the raw file, it'll then close the file on the Teradek, on the proxy. And then from there in the background, it starts uploading to the cloud. The main takeaway there is these proxy files are good enough to post. We do it all the time. We've got millions of followers all across our platforms. And you don't need to have the highest resolution, the highest data rate files to share with the global fan base. We have upwards of 20,000 fans in a basketball arena, and we are able to upload these files typically without any hesitation, specifically in Chase Center. And every now and then, certain arenas, I won't call any of them out, but they have terrible Wi-Fi. We actually are able to use just a 5G hotspot that our IT team sent us. So it's pretty incredible to think that we're able to send full game highlights via a 5G hotspot, and I'll show an example in just a minute. Typically, in terms of our workflow, I have everything organized here from last season. I have just about every single game clip that we captured available on my phone and in Premiere as long as we have a connection. So we're taking a look here. This is the Teradek Cube. This is every single clip that we captured that night. So this one actually I marked as approved to make things a little bit faster for our editors. We also have opportunities, like I mentioned, actually you saw a little bit earlier of when Stephen Curry was holding up the finals MVP trophy. We're able to make a comment here, just add something here, another thing that makes life a little bit easier for our editors. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mock that, right? We're gonna pretend that we are huge Warriors fans. We're going to celebrate, and then we're going to treat this as the Warriors social media team is going to post this beautiful fan shot, right? So I'll count it down, 3, 2, 1, and that'll be the buzzer. And you guys could just celebrate. We'll make some noise. We'll make everyone around us curious what the heck's going on over here. How's that sound? All right, love it. You guys ready? All right, I'm rolling. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So as we can see, we're just clicking through everything here. This is our Serve 4K with the A-Cam, and it's already uploaded. This is already on the cloud. It's available. We could pull it up on my phone. I could download it wherever. So what we're going to do is import that directly into our project and start editing. This will ask us where we want to save it. We'll just, for time's sake, we'll save it here. And now we'll go back into our project, and the file is already there. What was that, a minute, maybe? This is how incredibly fast this works. So I'm sure we all want to see this, right? Let's see everyone's debut. So I'm just going to quickly drag this in the timeline. It's the exact same thing our editors will do. I'm going to scale this down because we're actually recording in 4K, but I'm just in a 1080 timeline because our end card is in 10K. So you can right-click, set to frame size, and then let's take a look. I love the standing up, by the way. Thank you to the check room folks for that. Well, thank you all so much for coming. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate it.